the lane. Field wheels into the stretch now. Here they come. They're off at Scarborough. Andrea Can is hustling on towards the lead. Pacific Flora gives way in 2. Electricity leaving from the outside post and diving to the comfort of the pylon path. Jeannie's Luck finds a forwardly placed seat in 4. Next in line is Hoosier Smirk, trailed by Pan Taylor at the back of the bus, R.D. Schuler's. They're jockeying for early position up the backstretch now to the inside Pacific Flora, but Electricity now dries clear. Electricity and Chris Long reach the top as they reach the quarter in 28-1. Settling in 2 is a Pacific Flora. Right there, 3 in the field. Jenny's Luck. Rustled back to 4 is a Hoosier Smirk, consigned to the wide side today. Andrea Can finds nobody to help at the rail. Trailers in the field. Pan Taylor, R.D. Schulis continues to trail. They're in front of the stands now first time around, and Electricity has the lead. Pacific Flora with the pocket trip. Up onto the outside, Jenny's Luck first to move off the cones as they reach the half in a well-rated 59 seconds. Back to 4 is Hoosier Smirk. Up onto the outside, Andrea Can takes the long way home today. Saving ground to the inside is Pan Taylor. R.D. Schulis skims the pylon path. They pass by the 5/8 mile marker now, and Electricity has the lead. Jenny's Luck tries to reel that one. Has been on the outside for a long time now. Pacific Flora tap of the whip from a driver. Sean Thayer tries to get that one's attention, but the attention span is lacking. They reach 3 parts, 128-4, and they'll round off into the long far turn, and Electricity has the lead. Jenny's Luck now back to 2, up onto the outside of the field. Here comes Pan Taylor with a late bid. They spin off the 7/8 mile marker, an eighth of a mile from home, and Chris Long has the lead with Electricity. It's Electricity and Jenny's Luck. The far outside is Pan Taylor. Here comes R.D. Schulis late on the scene. To the wire they pace, and Electricity grabs the honors in the opener, 159-1. Done official order of finish on the infield board. Victory to the 3 Electricity. In the Here they come. Away slowly, number 2, Pembroke Whitney. There they go. They're away in pacing, and Bally Mystic is flaunting early speed. She don't know, trying to battle back from the inside. In between the foes comes Kanaka Oneida to the far outside. That's Caddy J. And saving ground to the inside, Pembroke Whitney getting away 4th. Next in line is Ms. Lynette, trailed by Brickyard Karen at the back of the pack. Julia's Girl is watching all the action. They have found their seats at the wood now as they race up the backstretch. They chase Bally Mystic, who will cut this mile. Mark Thurn reaches the quarter time in 29-4. She don't know, stalks from 2. Then it's Kanako Oneida, who finds a seat in 3. Pembroke Whitney, your favorite at 4-5, sits 4th at the wood, trailed by Caddy J. First to move off the cones. Here comes Ms. Lynette. She's looking for cover. Gets that cover as Pembroke Whitney vacates the pylon path. Third over in the field comes Brickyard Karen. Your trailer remains Julia's Girl. They'll race in front of the stands first time around, and out on the lead, that's Bally Mystic. In the pocket, She Don't Know. They reach the half, 101-1. Here comes that outer flow, headed by Pembroke Whitney. Coverage journey here for Ms. Lynette. Third over in the field is Brickyard Karen. Back to the wood, we find Kanako Oneida. Caddy Jane at the back of the pack. Julia's Girl is under some urging. They pass by the 5/8 mile marker, and Bally Mystic continues to set the standard here. She Don't Know continues to stalk that pace. Up onto the outside, Pembroke Whitney going a grueling journey, but still making some headway as they reach 3 parts in 130-2. They'll round off now into the long far turn, and Bally Mystic shifts gears now, tries to step away from this field. Pembroke Whitney in hot pursuit. She Don't Know now angles off for a 3-wide bid off that turn. They'll spin off the 7/8 mile marker, an eighth of a mile from home, and the battle begins now. It's Bally Mystic, Pembroke Whitney. Here comes She Don't Know, gobbling up ground in the middle of the raceway, and She Don't Know finds the finish line. Field of 8 now at the head of the lane. Here they come. There they go. They're off and trotting. Better by Design being hustled off the car. North Meadow Hooray leaving from the inside edge. Alex B. Trot taken back to 3. Up onto the outside, always a favorite, is marching forward right now. Royal Hawaii wrestle back to 5. Then it's Frisky Mover underway from the back of the pack. Comes Paradise Magoo, the trailer 3 and 8. They'll race up the backstretch now, and Switzer has a loose lead here with Better by Design. Closing in is Always a Favorite now with a good pocket journey. Sitting third at the wood is North Meadow Hooray. Gobbling up ground to the outside, Paradise Magoo is picking him off one by one as they reach the quarter and 30 and 2. The race now through that paddock turn, and Paradise Magoo has yet to see the wood, but is now crossing over to assume command, taking over the lead from Better by Design. They spin off the 3/8 mile marker now. They're in front of the stands first time around. Continuing in third at the wood. That's Always a Favorite. First over now comes Alex B. Trot. He's giving cover to Royal Hawaii, who's racing good second over. Right there is North Meadow Hooray looking to angle off the cones as they reach the half in 1:01 and 4. Trailers remain the Frisky Mover. 3 and 8 sees them all. The race now into the clubhouse turn, and out on the lead is Paradise Magoo. At 8-5, Paradise Magoo now opening up a 2-length advantage over Better by Design. Alex B. Trot putting up the good fight to the outside. Off stride in the field went Always a Favorite. Royal Hawaii now in 4. Here comes North Meadow Hooray, saving ground to the inside 3 and 8. Frisky Mover launching a bid, but it may be too little, it may be too late. They reach 3 pods, 132 and 3, and they'll round off into the long far turn, and Paradise Magoo continues to lead. Better by Design in hot pursuit. Right there is Alex B. Trot. They spin off the 7/8 mile marker. They enter the stretch. They thunder down the lane now, and Paradise Magoo has the lead. Here comes Better by Design. Paradise Magoo, Better by Design. The Switzers are battling to the wire. Victory to Junior. It's Paradise Magoo. Here they come. There they go. They're away into trotting. JA's 8 has some early speed, but EJ's Dream Shadow has the gate well measured. To the inside is Midnight Jammin'. 3 wide, they approach the 8th mile marker. As Midnight Jammin' to the inside, EJ's Dream Shadow up onto the outside. Now a length the best, soon to cross over to assume command. Tough Touch goes off stride. They'll race up the backstretch now, and EJ's Dream Shadow has grabbed the lead. Midnight Jammin' stops from 2. Consigned to the wide side in the early going. That's the JA's 8. Back to 4. We'll find Just Dreamin' Along, trailed by Whack-A-Mole as they reach the quarter in 29 and 3. Towards the back of the pack is Mr. Can. SJ Lunar Strike 1. Far back to Tough Touch. They spin off the 3/8 mile marker now. They'll parade in front of the stands first time around. At even money is EJ's Dream Shadow, and she has the lead. Midnight Jammin' stops from 2, consigned to the wide side, taking all the good downs here today. That's JA's 8. Giving a covered journey, though, to Whack-A-Mole. That cover may be dead soon. They reach the half 1 minute 2 fifths. Locked in with pace, that's Just Dreamin' Along. And 3 wide into the clubhouse turn. Whack-A-Mole now launches a bid. They'll race towards the 5/8 mile marker, and EJ's Dream Shadow still out on the lead. Here comes the Pocket Rocket. That's Midnight Jammin', can sit no more. That gives the inside path to Just Dreamin' Along. Whack-A-Mole up onto the outside is gapping cover right now. Saving ground, Mystican. Good conservative drive here from Ryan Hall as they reach 3 pods, 132. They'll round off now towards that long far turn, and 2 by 2 they battle into that bend. To the inside, EJ's a Dream Shadow up onto the outside. Midnight Jammin' looks at one in the eye. Just Dreamin' Along skims the pylon path. They'll spin off that bend. They'll thunder down the lane now. Midnight Jammin' to the outside. EJ's Dream Shadow to the inside. Beckwith and Goodbud are battling to the wire. Their whiskers apart. Who's gonna win? EJ's Dream Shadow. Midnight Jammin'. Who do you like? Here they come. There they go, off to a fine start here in the double. Speed to the outside. The Circles Sugar, Poison Ivy, they leave in lockstep. Also taking a look-see from the outside post. In front I go Hanover, but Sorcerer's Hall holds the inside edge. They're coming after Sorcerer's Hall in the early going as they pass by the 8th mile marker. She has the lead, but here comes Circles Sugar, and in front I go Hanover. They're battling 3 deep up the backstretch. A torrid opening panel here, and Sorcerer's Hall gives way as they reach the quarter in 27-4. That's Circles Sugar. She has the lead. Holding in front I go Hanover at bay. In front I go Hanover wants to go in front, but can't quite get there. They motor on through that paddock turn. They spin off the 3/8 mile marker, and we got a breakaway pack as they parade in front of the stands. Is Circles Sugar. In front I go Hanover and Sorcerer's Hall. About 10 lengths further back to Kiss This Rusty, who's trailed by Poison Ivy. Launching a bit is Flat Rock Chocolate. Further back to Your News, the trailer Culinary Art. They reach the half. 57-1. They're burning up the oval as they motor on now into the clubhouse turn. And Circles Sugar has the lead. Sorcerer's Hall glued right to Ron Cushing's helmet. Giving way is In Front I Go Hanover. Now into contention. Kiss This Rusty. Flat Rock Chocolate continues to gobble up ground in the outside speedway lanes. They motor on up the backstretch now. And here comes Sorcerer's Hall looking to reclaim the lead. Circles Sugar begins to give way. Keep your eye on Kiss This Rusty and Flat Rock Chocolate. They're roaring with pace. Poison Ivy takes the inside path. They reach 3 parts, 128-3, and they'll round off now into the long far turn, and Sorcerer's Hall has the lead. Kiss This Rusty up onto the outside to engage, angling off for a 3 wide bid. That's Flat Rock Chocolate. They'll spin off the bend. They'll thunder down the lane now, and Sorcerer's Hall has company coming. It's Kiss This Rusty. Look at Flat Rock Chocolate. Kiss This Rusty. Flat Rock Chocolate gets up in the final strides. The mile, 2 minutes, 2 fifths. 3, Kiss This Rusty for the show number 1, Sorcerer's Hall. Parading in front of the stands will be the unofficial winner of the 5th. We'll introduce number 4. She's Flat Rock Chocolate. The 5-year-old dame, the dog. Here they come. There they go, pushing the car right out of the way. That's the 14-year-old Do It Dawn. Off stride went Alpha and Chura, the classy one, making a misstep there, and Do It Dawn inherits the lead. Jessie Jean looks to close the margin in 2. Alabella getting away very well from post 8, drops in 3 with Good Blood calling the shots. Oi, oi is gapped back in 4. Then comes Earl H, trailed by Bad Pans. Lucky Price back down, trotting far back to Alpha and Chura, who's on gate but out of contention. They reach the quarter in 30 seconds flat, and Do It Dawn leads them into the paddock turn. Jessie Jean up in class today, but racing strong in the pocket. Right there is Ella Bella closing the gap in 4. Oi, oi starts to find another gear. Right there is Earl H off the cones. Here comes Lucky Price. He's recovering from that early bobble. Further back, we find Bad Pants far back to Alpha and Chura. They're in front of the stands first time around, and Do It Dawn is out on the lead. Jessie Jean has her nose glued right to Switzer's helmet as they reach the half in 102. Here comes Lucky Price. He wheels, he deals, he's up to engage Do It Dawn. 2 by 2, they march now into the clubhouse turn. Do It Dawn to the inside. Lucky Price up onto the outside. Jessie Jean back in the pocket. Gapping a cover here as they motor on past the 5/8 mile marker is Earl H, but he's underway. And Alabella biding time at the rail now vacates that path and starts to pick them off one by one. They're battling up the backstretch now. Do It Dawn leads them to 3 parts in 132-1. Lucky Price is starting to backpedal slightly now. And here comes Earl H. He's roaring with trot and now up to engage the pace setter. They'll march through that long far turn, spin off the 7/8 mile marker. They enter the stretch and the battle begins. It's Do It Dawn to the inside. Can his 14-year-old legs get him to the wire? It's Earl H up onto the outside. Do It Dawn. Earl H. Earl H with the slightest advantage, and Earl H reaches the wire on top. Do It Dawn in for the place. Tight for the show. Looks like Alabella gets Steppers now at the head of the lane. Here they come. Off stride number 4, Ray J. The rest off into trotting, and Fox Valley Dolly launches an early bid. Creditable Winner holds firm with the inside edge. River's Edge Jim leaving from the far outside. Act Proud with the inside advantage will settle in a 3. And we're further back to Ohio's Legacy. Noah Land Collins, Ray J back down trotting. At the back of the pack is Keystone Stately. They'll race in a line up the backstretch now, and they chase the 6-5 shot. Creditable Winner. Do Good Blood calls the shots. His lead is 2 lengths, and they approach the quarter-mile station. They reach that pole in 29-4. Looking to tighten up in 2 is Fox Valley Dolly. Act Proud settles in 3. Then it's River's Edge Jim. We got a big gap of about 5 or 6 lengths further back to Ohio's Legacy. Trailed by Noah Land Collins. Ray J looks to launch a bid. And at the back of the pack is Keystone Stately. They spin off the 3/8 mile bend. They're in front of the stands first time around. And still out on the lead is Creditable Winner. That lead now a length and a half. Fox Valley Dolly, the Chestnut, in 2. Then it's Act Proud as they reach the half in 1 minute to fifth. Legitimate speed here in this trotting event. The River's Edge Jim settles in 4. Looking to close the gap in 5, Noah Land Collins. Moving to the outside, it's Ray J. Further back to Ohio's Legacy, the trailer Keystone Stately. They pass by the 5/8 mile marker now. Incredible Winner still has that lead, and the lead is 2 lengths. That's Fox Valley Dolly still looking to close the gap in 2. Shane Taggart goes tap, tap, tap with the whip now. Right there is Act Proud taking the conservative inside path. May be heard from late in this mile. River's Edge Jim going nowhere in the outer flow. And saving ground is Noah Land Collins. They reach 3 parts 1:31-1. They'll march into that long far turn. Incredible Winner now presses the gas pedal and responds. It's Credible Winner opening up a 2.5 length advantage over Fox Valley Dolly as they spin off the 7/8 mile marker. 1/8 of a mile from home, and it's Credible Winner looking to return to form. It's Credible Winner. Fox Valley Dolly not done yet, but she can't catch Credible Winner. A winner at the Downs. 2:02-1. Field wheels into the stretch now. Here they come. They're off into pacing. All Natural takes the early lead. Nothing's Ever Free is being urged strongly to drop in at 2. But up onto the outside, Alika has engaged. We got a breakaway pack once again in race number 8, and it's headed by All Natural. Alika being held at bay. Tight in the pocket, Nothing's Ever Free. We got a gap of about 4 lengths further back to Art's Last Trick, but she's closing that gap. Cyclone Lily next in line, and it's Grandma Finn. She's a pretty lady, and Rin Tin Tin. They zoom to the quarter in 28-3, and hard used, but making the lead. That's Alika, and the lead is 2 lengths over All Natural, who has given way in 2. Right there is Nothing's Ever Free. Closing in on 4 now is Art's Last Trick as they spin off the 3/8 mile marker. Cyclone Lily follows right along. Grandma Finn bides her time, can bide it no longer. Now pulls off the rail and gets some cover, and Drew Campbell has a tug hold over Grandma Finn as Art's Last Trick takes off the pylons. They reach the half in 59-2, and they'll round off now into the clubhouse turn, and out on the lead is Alika. The Monticello Invader has the lead. Dropping in 2 is All Natural, the other horse in from the Catskills. Up onto the outside, Art's Last Trick. Shane Taggart is getting very busy in the sulky, urging this one to go forward. Locked at the rail is Nothing's Ever Free. Gapping cover slightly, Grandma Finn. Back to the wood is Cyclone Lily. To the outside, She's a Pretty Lady. At the back of the pack, Rin Tin Tin. They reach 3/4 in 1:29-4, and they'll round off into the long far turn, and Alika still has the lead. All Natural will soon become the pocket or rocket. Art's Last Trick not responding. 3 wide off the turn. Here comes Grandma Finn. They spin off the bend, thunder down the lane now, and Alika has the lead. All Natural to the inside. Art's Last Trick to the outside. Grandma Finn far outside. To the wire they pace, and it's Alika and Kevin Switzer Jr. in 2 minutes flat. Stretch now. Here they come. They're off into trotting. Sublime Begonia has early speed. Rochelle Vic is way from the rail. That's Emery Ho leaving from mid-pack. Ladies Country Boy also leaving out for position. Bids to drop in 3. Also up onto the outside, Keystone Howie. He's now being rustled back through the pack. Roadshow Vic settles in 4. Further back, we find a Sunny Victory. Then it's Main Stage, and at the back of the pack, Keystone Howie. They're racing up the backstretch, and Emery Ho has opened up a 5-length advantage in the early going. Zooms to the quarter in 29-2. As Emery Ho out on the lead, Sublime Begonia looks to close the gap in 2. Then it's Ladies Country Boy, another gap back to Roadshow Vic. Then it's Sunny Victory, Main Stage at the back of the pack, Keystone Howie. Well-gapped group of trotters speed off the 3/8 mile bend, and they parade in front of the stands first time around. And Emery Ho looks so strong out on the lead. Reaches the midway point, now timed in 1:02. Sublime Begonia is a tighter 2. Ladies a Country Boy, half in, half out there up onto the outside of this field. Here comes a Sunny Victory, giving the good covered trip to Main Stage. Make that Roadshow Vic. Main Stage next in line, and then it's Keystone Howie. They pass by the 5/8 mile marker. Up the backstretch they ramble, and Emery Ho still has the lead. Tracking all that speed is Sublime Begonia to the outside. Sunny Victory angling off for a 3-wide bid past 3/4. Here's a Roadshow Vic. They reach 3 parts, 1:31-1. They'll round off into the long far turn, and Emery Ho still sets the standard. 3 wide and winging off the turn. Keep your eye on Roadshow Vic. In between trotters comes Sunny Victory. Nowhere to race for Sublime Begonia. They spin off the bend. They thunder down the lane. Emery Ho joined by Sunny Victory. Here comes Roadshow Vic in the final strides, but Sunny Victory will hold him off the mile 2:02. The unofficial winner of the 9th will introduce number 2, Sunny Victory. 5-year-old bay mare, the daughter of Victory Sam, out of final sunset. She by final score. The head of the lane. Here they come. They're off into trotting. A Copper Harbor goes for the early lead. IPO Blue Chip will take back to the pocket. Next in line is Wild Runner. Hanover looks to find a seat in 3. Giving way in 4 is Light Iron. Finding a seat in 6 at 5 is Velocity Hall. Wolf's Milan follows right along. 4 Stars Nuts at the back of the pack. Janko can see them all. They jockey for position on the headway of the raceway, and IPO Blue Chip. The Yonkers Invader grabs command. They reach the quarter in 29-1. Copper Harbor will glide from 2. Next in line is Wild Runner Hanover. Right there is Light Iron. Velocity Hall, the Grand Circuit tested 1, trots in 5. Then it's a Wolf's Milan, trailed by 4 Stars Nuts. Janko continues to see them all. They race off the 3/8 mile bend. They're in front of the stands first time around with IPO Blue Chip out on the lead. Copper Harbor sits 2. They reach the half in 59-4. Wild Runner Hanover yet to leave the pylon pass. Sitting in is Light Iron. First to move. Here comes Velocity Hall, setting up the outer flow, flushing some cover as Wild Runner Hanover now heads up that outer flow. They race through the clubhouse turn. They pass by the 5/8 mile marker, and IPO Blue Chip begins to draw clear, opening up a 2-length advantage over Copper Harbor. Here comes Wild Run Hanover. Loves this track. Races really good here, and this one is roaring with trot and taking after IPO Blue Chip. They reach 3 parts, 1:30-1, and they'll round off into the long far turn. IPO Blue Chip has the lead. Wild Run Hanover now up to 2. Giving way in 3 is Copper Harbor, trying to get underway to the outside of Velocity Hall. Nothing yet from Light Iron. They spin off the 7/8 mile marker, an 1/8 of a mile from home, and IPO Blue Chip has the lead. Sean Thayer sitting chilly in the sulky. To the outside is Wild Run Hanover, but no one catches the Yonkers Invader. It's IPO Blue Chip, 1:59-4. Field wheels into the stretch now. Here they come. Off to a picture-perfect start in the finale. All 8 horses' noses on the gate, and they're all leaving robustly. Cat's Lucky Chip. We got a breaker in the field. Home for a Cuddle. Nasty misstep there. Taken to the inside of the raceway and back down pacing. They pass by the 8th mile marker, and Larkin has the lead. Cat's Lucky Chip will stalk from 2. Right there is Lickety Quick. Closing in 4. Starburst Blue Chip, the 14-year-old mare in the final season of her racing career, reaches the quarter in 29-2. Next is Sand Katie, sitting up onto the outside. First to move off the cones, it's Random Blizzard, giving the good covered journey to All-American Vixen. Home for a Cuddle, now back into contention. They spin off the 3/8 mile marker, and out on the lead at 5-2, it's a Larkin, and that league is a length. Cat's Lucky Chip stalks from the comfort of the pocket. Setting up that outer flow is a Random Blizzard, picking him off one by one. Second over comes All-American Vixen. Back to the wood, Lickety Quick is locked in for life. Right there is Starburst, a Blue Chip. Underway comes Sand Katie, the trailer. Home for a Cuddle. They reach the half, 101-4, and they'll round off now into the clubhouse to turn, and out on the lead it's a Larkin. Here comes a Random Blizzard right at that one as they pass by the 5/8 mile marker. These two leave Cat's Lucky Chip in their wake. Right there is Lickety Quick. Gapping cover badly, All-American Vixen. Up the backstretch they ramble now, and the battle is intense. They reach 3 parts, 131-1. Up onto the inside is a Larkin. To the outside of the field, Random Blizzard. The judges have posted the inquiry light on the infield board. Do hold all tickets. There will be an inquiry into the finale. They spin through that long far turn, and look at this one, folks. It's Larkin to the inside, Random Blizzard to the outside. Larkin, Random Blizzard will not go away. Larkin, look at there, work the sulky, and Larkin responds the mile to a 1-1.